right? If anyone's heard of the empath and the narcissist dynamic, right, which I think is a little bit, a little bit mischaracterized. What happens is the caregiver gives to caretakers. And caretakers are people who are in the cycle. They have the same wound. Their childhood need went unmet. So they also believe they're not good enough and they're unworthy. But instead of the strategy of, I'm going to meet other people's needs to get my need met, what they say to themselves unconsciously is, no one's going to meet my needs. So I'm just going to do what I want. I'm going to get what I want. They become manipulative. They become cold. They find the caregivers to give them care and love and attention and presence and time and energy and money and all the things. But no matter how much the caregiver gives to the caretaker, they can't really receive it. They always want more because they're also not good enough and worthy of receiving it. So what happens is we then come back into your needs being unmet. So needs are unmet in childhood. I'm not good enough. I'm unworthy. You become a caregiver. And what happens is you consistently and constantly give to the wrong people. And because you're giving to the wrong people who have no intention or don't know how or don't have the capacity to give back to you and meet your needs continue to go unmet. You continue to fortify, I'm not good enough. So you try even harder. And a lot of people get to like 25, 30, 35. There's some people in their 40s that are still trapped in this cycle and don't understand what's going on. And when you start to understand that the caregiver and the caretaker are two sides of the same coin, you can start to break out of the cycle. Now, before I move on, I just want to ask, who does this resonate with? What's coming up for you guys when you tune into this diagram and this flow of energy so far? 30-second takeaway.
I
Let's go.
feel, oh, sorry. No, I was just saying, I just feel heard and seen. Like, finally, there's method to that chaos. Like, I don't feel like I'm going insane when I'm like constantly wanting to give, and never receive. And then I don't feel good enough. And then, like you said, it's a cycle over and over and over again. So, yeah.
And then you have to give even more because you're even more unworthy. And then right?
That's where the chameleon comes into play. I feel like I had to mirror people because as a caretaker, if I give them what I think they need, then they'll love me more, but they never did.
But it never works,
yeah.
right?